Hey people, Indrid here, welcome to the Elite League show today, starting off on Quest Heresy, and on the blue side, we have Adilla with a Warlock, melee spellcaster, and a leap into combat with some powerful disruption, support, and offense. This is Biltan, I think. Up against, and on the red side, is Redbeard, with a Tech Marine that starts off range combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair, get into melee combat to some Ultramarines. Over here, Howling Banshees on the field with the power swords. We'll be looking to get into that heavy armor. Looks like they're heading towards the southeast corner, where we have a contested victory point, natural victory points north and west, and more scouts for Redbeard. At least one of them with shotguns, you would think. Maybe the mastercrafted bolter from the Tech Marine 2. He's going looking for some Dire Avengers now, and he's going to find some. Should rip through them pretty quickly too. He's going to get at least two. There's one, and there's two. That was pretty damn quick. That guy just disappeared. He shot him so well. Bolt gun overpowered. Here comes the Warlock. He's going to jump on him. Little speed burst. There's the jump. He will get a few seconds of a speed burst while jumping. Doesn't have a traditional melee charge, I don't think. He's Howling Banshee, sure, dude. That's a special attack. Destructed in the face of... They were so bunched up, those Marines. Bad training, fellas. This is actually the Ultramarines DLC, which unfortunately, I don't think it changes the Tech Marine at all, which is a bit sucky. Lucky that those Marines didn't get knocked over by that domino knockback there. All the way back to HQ almost. Banshee is now working on the node. Scouts coming in. Getting shotguns up, yep. Act as a melee counter with their shotgun blast. Knockback and suppression on it. There it is. Can put a little bit more micro pressure on the player though, since they are a relatively short range weapon. Look at these guys. Stealing the blue team's... Well, the blue player, rather. Natural victory point on the west there. Dire Avengers now capping mid. And double ranges for Adilla. That Tech Marine's already pretty low. That's going to be quite painful for that Tech Marine. There's that first shot. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're over there shooting at the scouts. Kind of a support and utility sniper unit. Can be very powerful in the right hands. Look at that. Boom. And disrupt from long range, also provide some infiltration, which is awesome. More shots going in. There's that Pathfinder gear. Another shot. That was a different model though. There's that kinetic pulse disruption. Can also suppress, I believe, when they get enough shots in. It might need that Pathfinder gear though. Destructor takes out a tactical Marine. Not often you'll see that. Adilla should be able to spread quite quickly and cap the map here. There's another kinetic pulse on the scouts. Shotgun blasto on the Warlock. Do they both have? No, only one of the Rangers has Pathfinder gear. These guys dropping a model, but as long as they have that sniper rifle, they can still do all their stuff. Here comes the Warlock to cap. Not sure that's going to work out for you, buddy. Couldn't quite get the decap. Probably wasn't worth it. Although he didn't have much health. Wouldn't be able to do a whole lot in a fight, I don't think. Banshees are going for the northwestern power. Going to meet some shotguns though. Are they both having shotguns now? Nope. The others with their pretty weak bolt guns. Getting kind of close there, those guys. Shotguns ripping through them though. Look at that. Two models drop. They will be okay though. Some assault squad Marines for Redbeard. Sniper infantry does good damage to heroes these days. There they are infiltrating though. Pathfinder gear allows them to infiltrate themselves and deploy hollow fields to infiltrate allies. Very, very useful when you're Eldar for your hit and run. Now they go sniping the Tech Marine's head off. He's got his mastercrafted bolter, but now he's down. Scout's getting a sergeant. Warlock throws out the destructor again. Done good work with that so far. There's the assault squad jump. Can jump right into the back lines and on those rangers. And I want to try and keep them separated, but it's hard to do. Can keep the Banshees around at least. Maybe. Merciless Witchblade perhaps for the Warlock to fight those guys in tier 1. Witchblade of Kernus though will do some damage in tier 2 if he wants to wait. Our Avengers with their aspect run right into a jump, well timed by Redbeard. Now getting chopped up, dropping a bunch of models. No grenade on retreat. They were pretty spread out, might not have been able to hit them both anyway. Here come those double ranges. Did the Tech Marine got repurchased? He's lost the indicator for him though. There's that mastercrafted bolter. And there's that high-powered shot on the Banshees. Dropping a model. They did get the decap though. Warlock's just hanging out. Rangers are infiltrated, waiting for something to shoot at. Assault squad, did they drop a model? No. Might be pretty close though. Bad neighborhood to run into, Mr. Tech Marine. I believe sniper infantry or sniper weapons have full accuracy regardless of cover, I believe. Merciless Switchblade is up. Awesome tier 1 weapon. Good damage output. Can drain energy and, as you saw there, a disruptive ranged attack. So tell me the DPS on a ranged attack. You look at that, 15.22. That's like a bolt gun from a tactical marine. I believe they are 15.38 or something. Rangers getting strangely split up here. And sometimes happen with sniper units. Assault squad now idle. But 2-1 for Redbeard. Scouts might drop a model here. Yep. Lucky not to drop 2, you got to say. 60 hit points on 2 models. Marines also dropped 1. Rangers have done pretty well so far. Not able to stay in those fights for long. Need a little bit of support, but he got a cap. Howling Banshees with the aspect of strength. Tier 2 now for Adilla. Redbeard not too far behind though. Just needs a little bit more requisition. Here comes the Tech Marine. Gonna wait for them to try and run at him before he uses the high-powered shot, I think. Like now. Or not. Did not use it. Does it not have energy? Maybe it's on cooldown or something. They got in there. Did a special. It's lucky these scouts were around. Uh-oh. Warlock getting in. It's like 130 damage per hit, I believe, on the Merciless Switchblade. Does attack quite slowly, though. Which is good when you're trying to chase stuff. There's big hits in. Bloody hell. Tech Marine's not having a good day with those Rangers. Assault squad jumping in. Another kinetic pulse. 3, 4, 7, 45 as the players start to plot their tier 2s here. Adilla will get there first. Not sure if he's queued something up already. Redbeard doing a good job pushing forward and getting on those caps despite the disruptive pressure from the Eldar. Tactical Marines have almost leveled. What about the Assault Squad? We saw them get in on the Dire Avengers, take some models. Not seen them take a model since then. What's going on over there? Pew pew. Tactical Marines happy to engage out of cover here. Not sure how sustainable that's going to be, fellas. Uh-oh, Assault Squad dropping a model to the Rangers. 17 red for that. Do you actually get more red for a Tactical Marine? Aren't they 18? I think that's right. It's a good jump, good idea. Might see a retreat grenade here, set it up with a jump. There's the attempt. Got a model. Exarch now up on the Dire Avengers. Rangers coming back in though, look at that. Jump does barely reach them. Disrupts the 2 sniper carrying models. Here's a Falcon though now to deal with for Redbeard. Has some options for anti-vehicle for sure. Could get that melter bomb. Could get a missile launcher over here. And could get a melter gun for the Tech Marine as well as the orbs of the Omnis Scion. Here comes a Dreadnought for Redbeard. Are we going to see the multi-melter out? That'd be pretty fun. Power bashing Falcon. Has some good weaponry this thing. Can also transport and reinforce infantry. There's a high-powered shot. Exarch now up for the Howling Banshees. There's a spear. They don't really want to fight the Dreadnought though, even though it's a heavy melee weapon. Might get a full power bash here. Adilla. Webway Gate is up too. I believe it's been changed so the heal that you can get from the Warlock's Webway Gate no longer stacks with the HQ, which is why you see it's not very close here. Going to get a little bit closer to the battlefield in case he needs to duck into it. Banshees with the war shout. Not chasing in. Oh, there's the high-powered shot. And there's the Dreadnought in the background there. Starts off as a melee unit. We do have the multi-motor queued up though. Awesome. It's a short-range weapon, but very powerful against all targets. Can he get close enough to the Falcon? Usually what players will do will just use the close combat stance to make sure the Dreadnought constantly chases. If he gets close enough for a melee attack, that's fine. If not, it'll shoot the multi-motor. As you can see, they're not able to get close enough. Adilla has for sure seen that multi-motor by now. Knows to keep it the hell away. 347, 359. Double cap for Adilla. That was a good little passage of play there. Killed some Assault Marines. Got some caps. Redbeard getting back on those VPs though. What is this? Just some Dire Vendors hanging out with a shield. Warlock fighting a Dreadnought with his shield up. Champion's robe. Actually held it in place for a decent amount of time there. The right lance now getting shots in. Anti-vehicle weapon. Good DPS. Also gives the Scorch Beam thing, which debuffs the target's damage resistance for a duration. There's a jump. Falcon's going to get shots on. They might drop a model here. Motor bomb goes in. Scout staying near the Dreadnought to repair. We might see the Banshees go in on the Dreadnought now, especially if the Bright Lance is getting shots in. Loses the melee resistance when it has the multi-motor. Good grenade. Not quite good enough. Didn't quite predict that retreat path perfectly. It's got a lot of units to manage now, Adilla. Lots of abilities to use. Where's that Warlock at? Level 2. Over on the eastern side. Well, southeastern side. Tech Marines also level 2. Dreadnought hanging out. Has he actually fired the multi-motor yet? Must have fired it at the Warlock. Falcon also has some anti-vehicle weaponry, of course. Dreadnought is repaired up. That's a lot of damage on the scouts, though. Destructive that came in a little bit sooner. Might have got another model. Assault squad without their sergeant. Happy to go without Merciless Strike right now. I don't think we've seen them fight the Banshees. Warlock's coming in. Level 3 now. Bad place to be, though. There's the Assault Squad Sergeant. He has a power sword and gives them the awesome Merciless Strike ability, which really helps them in melee fights. There's the jump. He's really going for this, Redbeard. Right last now getting shots in. Melter Bomb goes on the Falcon. Banshees being a nuisance. Dreadnought's lost quite a lot. Oh, wow. Down goes the Falcon, though. Rear armor multi-motor shot was painful and might finish off these Banshees on retreat. One melee attack, but cannot turn for another. Doesn't need to. Multi-motor turns them into little Banshee bits. Here's another Falcon. Very good fight for Redbeard. Kind of caught Adilla on the back foot. He actually fought back quite well. But that Dreadnought did some work. That Dreadnought did some work for sure. Got those Banshees in and really mixed it up in the back lines, but Redbeard stayed calm. Dealt with them. Shotgun blast went in. Was able to turn it around pretty quickly. Dreadnought's now level 2. That multi-motor's doing more damage. Look at him. Power bashing now. Autark drops in. Wonder if you'll see that fusion gun, which is still tier 2, I think. It was definitely tier 2 at some point. There it is. Does have less damage in tier 2. But the Dreadnought's going to be under threat for sure. Falcon, Bright Lance, and now that fusion gun. Adilla can certainly recover. Might be able to chase this Dreadnought back, in fact. Nope. Not going to risk it with a Melter Bomb around and that kind of thing. And Melter Gun Tech Marine. Look at this. Very nearly level 3. Adilla gets out and caps very quickly. Look at this. Just having fleet allows you to do that pretty quickly. And lots of Eldar units have that when they're upgraded. Warlock himself has it too. Here's that Autark. Support, disrupt, and blow things up. Pew pew in the background. Again, those tactical marines happy to stand out of cover and trade. Gonna get a jump. There it is. Let himself take the jump there, Adilla. Really wants to keep these guys in play. Gets back to the mid, can reinforce off the Falcon. Nice grenade. Really nice grenade. Pretty flush hit on those assault marines there. There's the autarch, disruptive jump. Actually shooting up the scouts with the fusion gun, and Rangers getting shots in. One of the scout squads went down there. Second jump means not enough energy for the melter bomb. Autarch's going to go down though. He forgot about the autarch over there, Adilla. There is the melter. 281156. Poor autarch. She's so hard to keep alive, it seems. Another pretty good fight. Scouts lost, but taking the autarch out was perhaps worth it. Here she is again. Just autarch on speed dial over here. You can kill a scout. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. What is her default damage? Gets a couple. Does have that inspiration on kill. Warlock fighting a dreadnought. Go on, fella. Doing a decent job with a not even a power melee weapon. Repairs for the Falcon. Redbeard is depleted of resources here. Having to reinforce marines is expensive, it turns out. Not easy to make a marine. Tech marine runs off. Power was protected. Tax capping though, out of a drop pod. Yep, it's a new tax squad. Very powerful ability. Got some pew pew. We've got a melter bomb, and here comes that dreadnought again. Right lance off the field. Uh oh. Maybe the Bright Lance wasn't the most amazing idea with the assault marines already on the field. Down goes the second Falcon. This dreadnought is kicking ass. I'm gonna say maybe fire dragons would have been better, even though they're more expensive. Bit more mobility. There's the Bright Lance doing his thing. Redway taken care of. Dreadnought's almost level 3. There's that Scorch Beam. But there's nothing to take advantage. 210. 140. Triple cap here for Redbeard. This Dreadnought has been awesome. We have boys all over the gaff though. They are hidden from sight. And do these fellas have a sergeant? They do, so they could spot it. Warlock going all the way back into base. Dreadnought getting global repairs from the blessing of the Omnissiah ability of the Tech Marine. We do have the fusion gun again on the autarch. Stern Guard veterans though with Hellfire rounds loaded in. Some acid for those Dire Avengers to deal with. Looks like they dealt with it. Didn't even drop a model there. Look at that. Autarch is so quick with fleet. Look at that. Jumping over stuff too. Scouts will try to get her off the cap there. Grenade to her face. Oh wow. That multi-melter is awesome. Gonna truck a grenade, fellas? Maybe they can't. Don't think they have energy to do it, even if it was off cooldown. Wraithlord on the field, getting a shoulder-mounted Bright Lance. Trying to shoot this Dreadnought. That was the backhand special attack. Doing some work already. Massive, heavy melee damage from that giant Eldar sword thing. Ghost Glaive or something is called. Bright Lance dealt with again. Let's see how this Wraithlord does. He's already taken some damage from the Melter Gun Tech Marine, and here comes the Multi-Melter Dreadnought. He's trying to close in for melee here since the Wraithlord retains its melee resistance with its shoulder-mounted weapons, so should have an advantage in that melee fight. Autarch runs away. The Bright Lance is not here, but the Wraithlord is still chasing. and fight on the move with that thing. Global repair, trying to save the dreadnought. Smack. It's gonna go down, I think. It does. And we get a sink. Awesome. Just nonchalantly pushes it down. Pretty good. But melter, and Vengeance Frowns. Looks like they're gonna get revenge immediately. Dida knows it and turns to engage. A missile launcher was got as well. Here comes some more Howling Banshees for Adila. Nope. Dark Reapers. 92, 139. Pretty close here. 2-1 for Adila. I love that pushback sink kill. Really some awesome animations in this game. Tuck jumping in for that heal. Dire Avengers happy to close in on these Assault Marines for some close combat. There we go. Well done, fellas. Level 4. Tactical Marines come in now with Stone Guard and get rid of them. Scouts have found a webway. Rangers forced to retreat. Here comes the Tech Marine level 4. More Rangers now for Adila. Looks like we got a tier 2 fight to the end here. Dark Reapers now doing their thing. Melting those Stone Guard. They do get away. Not able to get the cap though, these Tactical Marines. Warlock getting stuck in. And should get it back. Can something quickly get on the north here? Dark Reapers going for it. These guys are heavy infantry with those powerful anti-infantry weapons. Webway and shield dealt with over here. Force coming for the southeast. Jump. Don't think he's going to be able to fight this off, but he does have no support from the webway. Everything comes in. The Eldar cavalry. Warlock goes down though. That's not good. He's doing quite a lot here late game, and now Adila doesn't have the requisition to rebuy him. Tuck jump gets rid of that though. Now we're over here. Right Lance gets away. Rangers taking a trip. What are they up to? Just taking his eyes off him here, I think, for a second. Might be able to get out. There's the cap. For a 2-1. Redbeard. Might see a grenade here. Grenade could be key. There it is. It's a pretty good one. Gets rid of him. I think he destroyed that shield though. Tech Marines takes cover, but not for long. Dire Avengers on capping duty. Here come the Dire Avengers Show the Dark Creepers on capping duty. Their Avengers now fleeting towards the north. Warlock is not back to his feet. Look, he was trying to purchase Warp Throw. 28 to 82. Adilla doing such a good job fighting his VPs right now. Redbeard, as you can see, knows that there's a webway around here, just can't spot it. Here's the Warlock repurchased. Stone Guard using And They Shall Know No Fear. Got the Assault Squad taking hits. Autark getting shots. Fusion gun. Can they get a model here? There's one. Wow. How are you not dying? There's another. Those guys, how are there two models? That's amazing. Autark trying to tie these fellas up. Needs to be careful. Uh-oh. Is that another drop pod? Guess it has to be. It's not tier 3. More Marines. Autark's going to go down. Did she live? I think she got into the webway in time. Warlock trying to get this cap. What is this? Tactical Marines are not going to be able to cap against that though. They're going to melt. Warlock gets the cap. That's a big cap. 26-49. This stuff needs to go north. Looks like Dark Creepers are on their way. Webway goes down this side. Good use of the webway so far. Look at this Warlock. Taking on all comers. Now has that warp throw. Another Autark drop. Oh, she did go down, did she? I guess so. I thought she for sure got in the webway. Not sure what happened there. She's now getting stuck into melee. I wonder if we'll see her just grab the spear here and put her shield up maybe. She's going to die is what's going to happen. Down she goes. Autark's dropping. That second one did a lot of work. Tech Marine goes down. 26-31. It's so close. Assault Squad this time going for this cap. Bright Lance and Rangers there to defend. More Rangers heading north. 24-31. Are those guys stuck? I believe they are stuck. Something that can happen with setup units. If you do not tear down the weapons before entering a webway, it can lead to that unfortunate bug, which seems impossible to fix. 22-29, single hit. These guys capping? What's going on? They're dying. Dark Creepers now on the cap. Does Redbeard have enough here? Maybe. There's the double. That's a big deal this late in the game. Stupid webway bug, says Adilla. There's these stuck Rangers over here. Might have made a big difference if those guys could move. And there it is. Redbeard gets the game so close. Some decent Autark usage. Also a powerful Dreadnought we saw, which is very fun to me. Level 6 Warlock had a level 6 Tech Marine too. And there you have it. Awesome 1v1. Very close. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Hey people, interested here, back with some Elite League. This is Greentooth Gorge, and on the blue side, Phoenix rocks a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support, fights in melee combat begins with a shield. And on the red side, Hans Moleman as a Warlock, melee spellcaster that can leap into combat, powerful disruption, support and offense. Random words in the chat here. We have Phoenix with double guardsman into a Sentinel, and some more Dire Avengers for Hans. These sleek black Eldar. No sign of triple or banshees, so straight into some tier 1.5 goodness, I suppose. We have natural VPs east and west, and a contested in the center. Lord Commissar will be looking to getting amongst those Dire Avengers chop him up. Kill him with that pistol of his too. That's a painful pistol he's got. Nobody goes mid early, eh? Nobody went mid. Warlock's found some guardsmen. He's already used his destructor, I think. Maybe not. There's a special. Very elaborate animation. It is a 360 though. Which are obviously awesome. Those guys persuaded not to retreat by the Commissar's pistol. Now he's going to annoy them from the garrison. Speaking of garrison, looks like some Dire Avengers felt some lasgun shots, but they're okay. Actually got a couple of models off them. Straight into Shuriken here for Hans. Might need to retreat though. So Commissar goes for the mid. Destructor on thin air. I was expecting the Commissar to be there, I think. Or someone maybe to be there. Does barely get out. Power bashing. Pretty early for some power bashing, fellas. Not the most effective power bashing method either, as you can see. Sentinel comes in. No stomp yet, but Rangers on the way for Hans. There's a Shuriken doing its thing. Setup team with a suppression weapon, and Guardsmen don't like that, it turns out. Couldn't get a decap. Just got a face full of Shuriken. 470, 500, 2-to-1 cap for Hans early on. It's going to turn into a 2-to-1 for Phoenix though. Spotters on the field. These guys can call in off-map shells to disrupt and annoy infantry. Shuriken goes for the cap on mid. It's not set up, so they could just shoot it here. Can't set up while you cap. Rangers got this Sentinel down pretty low. Uh oh. This could be bad for Mr. Sentinel. Able to block line of sight there and get the repair. Well played, Phoenix. Here's that Lord Commissar. Holy crap. Disruption. Sets up the grenade. Nicely done by Hans. Lord Commissar able to get in though. You need to get relatively close to chuck those grenades. And there's that spotter smoke shell there. Full power for Hans. 2 generators for Phoenix. This is not even capped right now. We got these spotters going mid for the contested VP. Warlock scares the guardsman into the garrison. No immolator? Nope. We're just getting some more models. No sign of flamers on the guardsman. Got some power bashing though. Spotters do get that cap. 469, 496. I guess they're thinking about tier 2 right now. And maybe some Wraith Guard for Hans. Does have the Shuriken to shut down the Lord Commissar's mobility. Those Wraith Guard could blow up a whole lot of guardsmen. So fun to just shoot stuff with your Wraith Guard. Decap over here. Commissar hanging out by this dead Ranger. Ranger's getting shots in. He's been doing a good job so far, keeping his guys at maximum range. Shuriken needs to move up a little bit, I think. They're going for the cap, the Rangers. Yes, they are. So the Warlock in the back lines can't quite get a decap there. Or did Kate take this? Being so annoying. If he gets his Champion's robe up, Guardsman will never kill him. There's a retreat. 469, 445. 1-to-1 cap here to come to the end of tier 1. A grenade could kill this guy. They don't have the energy though. Might have already thrown one. And these Rangers can get back on the cap now. Fighting all over the map. There's the tier 2s. Phoenix slightly sooner. Not a good fight for you fellas, I don't think. That was kind of needless. Dropped a bunch of models. Couldn't stop the retaking of the wreck. There's the 2-1. Sentinel now decapping. A lot of time spent over this node from the players so far. I want to see the Warlock duke it out with that Commissar. I wonder who wins that fight by default. Probably the Commissar, because he's got his shield and stuff. 461, 445. That's definitely be the Commissar then. Here he comes. Has to wave his sword around. There's a shuriken. I was capping a wreck point. Fleeting the hell away from the Lord Commissar. Right into the path of this. Boom. Shield did not last long in the face of the shuriken cannon. You have ground pound, you don't. Went for the grenade, missed it. Las guns do their thing. Commissars on those Guardsman squad would make a massive difference, but spending power right now on Chimera. What's Han's gonna go for? Might see the Falcon here. Warlock cannot knock over the Sentinel. That would be hilarious if he could. He should be able to knock over a Sentinel. He's got legs. Can they kill him? Commissar fella is in. He could only get one attack himself though. The rest of them pretty pathetic in melee combat. The Sergeant isn't much better than the regular Guardsman at combat, I don't think. Commissar way better. Those guys maybe thought about a grenade. Decided to stand and shoot the Sentinel. Chasing it down here. Commissar comes in. But they're keeping moving, which means they can keep shooting. They could get this guy down. Basilisk Flare to debuff their accuracy, but debuff their range, I should say. But the Rangers came in and got the last shot. Nicely done by Hans. Spotted the opportunity, had the Rangers come in. Shuriken levels to 2, gets the Bright Lance. Spotted the Chimera, I guess. There's Ogrins for Phoenix. Was waiting for that. Fire Dragons will do a lot of damage to those fellas because of their super heavy infantry armor, even. No one inside? Yes, there is someone inside. Get out and shoot, fellas. The spotters have gone down, by the way. I don't even remember that. 326, 445. Not sure what killed him. Come on, fellas. Finish the node. Oh no. 33 hit point node. You guys. There we go. Rangers, not the most efficient way to kill Guardsmen. There's too many of them, fellas. And they're reinforcing 3 at a time now off the Chimera. Would it have been worth getting Flamers here? Because this power would definitely be wiped out if they had them. Happy to engage alongside the Chimera for now. Here comes some more Guardsmen too. Gonna try and hold. Hold the VP. What is this? Eldar trying to flank around, I think. Ogrins being disrupted. Bunched up around the cover here. That could be a nasty grenade spot. Oh, wow. Fire Dragons. Not taking long to take out that Chimera. That's crazy. Ogren's getting in now. Not happy. User Ed goes off. Phoenix looking kind of depleted, but takes out some Dire Avengers there. Holy crap. Lost some Guardsmen too. 292 to 445. Can the Ogren's bash power? Commissar with no war gear. Warlock with the Witchblade of Kurnus. A good choice against those Ogrins, of course. It looks fancy too. We've got some chasing on pond chasing. Rangers are, I think, going to survive. 292 to 445. Ogrins will be okay. Just turn around and charge these guys. No suppression to worry about now. Goes for the cap. Fire Dragon's pretty good at bashing power, as you can see. Shrugging off those las guns. Can't shrug off a sword to the head though. Commissar gets rid of him. 2-1 cap. Stormtroopers now for Phoenix. Can he recover? Heavy weapon squad I think would do some work. Heavy bolter in the mid. Or wherever this warlock is. Been pretty good so far. Grenade misses the Ogrins. Can shrug off regular piercing damage pretty well with their super heavy infantry armor. These guys trying to get around now? No, they're just going for the cap. Here are the Stormtroopers getting their hot shot las guns upgraded with the assault kit, giving them even more range. And a frag grenade, pretty damn useful. Look at that. Looks like they almost set fire to you, those hot shot las guns. Looks pretty cool. Warlock barely survives, or not. I thought Hans was watching over here. I don't think he was. Busy looking over here on his fire dragons. Lord Commissar now with the Aura of Discipline. Popular choice when you've got Ogrins to heal them up. No Chimera though, so not going to want to perhaps execute them as much as he would. Look at that. Who needs flamers when you've got Ogrins? Tanking it pretty well here with Aura of Discipline up. Also getting the range damage resistance from actually being in melee combat. I think it's like 40% or something. It's not insignificant. Triple cap now for Phoenix. What a comeback. Look at the map. Really out-capping the Zeldar so far. Or right now anyway. Warlock happy to engage. Ethereal Slash. Not going to work forever though. Wraith Lord coming in. Will be happy to engage the Ogrins, hence they are backing the hell off. 280, 353. The backhand of death misses. Ogrins taking a lot of damage here. They're really going to go in. One model goes down. Just chasing some Dire Avengers around. There's a heavy weapon squad, most likely with a las cannon to fight that Wraith Lord. Or rather, to shoot it. They don't want to go into melee or anything. Down goes an Ogrin again. Decent grenade. Maybe Hans can now stabilize with this Wraith Lord. Just needs to get something on the las cannon quickly. And it should be okay. Maybe executed Ogrins will rip it apart though. Bright Lance not winning this fight. And those guys are going to hold this VP over here. Hold on, fellas. Get some kind of commendation, maybe. Assault kits. There's a grenade. And Hans, I don't think was paying attention for a brief moment there. And drops 2 models. Ouch. That was quite the melee attack you have there, Mr. Wraith Lord. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. 280 to 304. Was he using Ethereal Slash on the garrison? Maybe. Don't think that works. VP's pretty damn even as Phoenix goes tier 3. Has a decent amount of resources as well. Hans really needs this Wraith Lord to pay off. Where is he at? Just hanging out by this garrison. Might be able to use it to push mid. Again, needs to get something on the las cannon. I guess the Warlock can just run in and jump on it, but needs some more hit points, I think. Fire Dragons need some reinforcing. Level 2 Commissar. Is he going to sit and wait? No, pushing forward here. Wraith Lord is infiltrated. But Lordy Ogrins in. Oh, they've spotted the webway now. Uh oh. ripping it up pretty damn quick. And that levels them, I think. Oh, leveled the Commissar, not the Ogrins. They are level 2 though. Shoulder mounted Shuriken Cannon. Whole buttload of piercing DPS. Ogrins are fine, shrugging it off. Look at this map, it's so blue. Phoenix was so depleted at some point. Recovered incredibly well. Double cap here. Hands really having problems standing and trading those fights pretty well. Can those guys get that cap? Might have been able to risk staying there, but didn't feel it was necessary. Not sure what these guys are going to do. Maybe killed some. 3, 2. Doesn't really have an answer to those Ogrins right now. No Shuriken Cannon, I suppose. 280 to 201. Still not a massive VP lead, but is able to put so much pressure on this west side. Was not expecting this. A lot of time it's just guardsmen over there doing some work. Or top drop on the las cannon. Another way to deal with it. The Warlock might not get out. Looks like it's going to be okay. Wraith Lord almost mopping up those guardsmen, but here come the Ogrins. Commissar is here. So do we see an execution? Looks like we don't. Goes after the Rangers. Good choice of target. Can't have your Ogrins being disrupted. But Wraith Lord doing so much damage per swing. That is painful. Holy crap. Ogrins getting melted by the Wraith Lord there. Level 2 this guy. That sword. That's a sword alright. Almost got this guy too. Very nearly. You see this bunker here is booby trapped. It's not going to work out good for these fellas. Instant death. 280 to 194. Haha. Not so arrogant now. As the Space Marines say when they kill Eldar. 2 gens, 1 gen. Ogrins did live. And he's in tier 3. Could get some Kashyyykin maybe. There's that las cannon. There it is. What's the plan now? The Autarch is... I'm not sure if the Autarch died or she just got sky leaped. That's a bunch of mines. Rangers are not there to spot them either. Las cannon, I think, only got 1 shot in. A fight over the VP. There's the ethereal slash. Chunk of damage on the Ogrins. But they're alright. You see that aura of discipline healing them straight back up again. That is a powerful heal. Needs to focus down that Commissar, I think. Las cannon getting buffed by the execution. Oh man. That is a las cannon shot for sure. Autarch drops in again. Not sure if it's the same one. Doesn't have any XP. Executioner Spear coming in. 5 Dragons barely surviving. Wraith Lord lives. Doesn't want to chase the Ogrins. Commissar maybe should have chased it, but gets a power bash instead. 264, 173 double cap here for Phoenix. Autarch with 3 hit points gets away. Here comes the Wraith Lord. He's pretty low, but made a resist and all that. And the Warlock's there to support as well. Ethereal slash kind of wasted there. Maybe trying to finish off the Commissar as he retreated. I thought he had Warp Throw or something he was going to throw out there. But no accessory on the Warlock. Almost level 4. So it's the Commissar. Here's a Lehman Russ. Got 5 Dragons, got a Bright Lance. Got stuff. Double cap though for Phoenix. Done an amazing job with map control here. Another Guardian weapon team. For some suppression against those Ogryns, I guess. Level 3 Fire Dragons. They really have killed some stuff. I can't believe how quickly they took out that Chimera on rear armor. I thought the Warlock had Enhance up or something. It was so fast. 2-1 for Phoenix. Can Hands win this fight and get on the VPs here? This could be a pivotal moment. Doesn't have many VPs of his own to hang on to. Fire Dragon's now in retreat. And the Leman Russ is on the field. And Bright Lance is off the field now. Ogryns are a menace. Basilisk Flare. There is the Leman Russ getting the Vanquisher Cannon to try and shoot down this Wraith Lord. Last Cannon getting shots. Here comes that Leman Russ. This could be the end of the fight here. 264, 66. Well, Tommaso went down. One more shot might do it from the Leman Russ. Not quite. And that shot didn't hit it. And there are some Fire Dragons. The Wraith Lord somehow lives. Oh, maybe not. Does go down. That was pretty close. GG, says Hans. Phoenix takes it. Very, very solid performance. Very solid. Gets it with a concede from Hans. Commissar's level 4 down right at the end. That Aura of Discipline was pretty amazing. This guy mid-swing of his Ripper gun. The Warlock almost also level 4. Witchblade did some work. Wraith Lord also did some work. Just couldn't deal with the constant pressure on the VPs. And his Ogryns with no suppression around were a massive deal. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Hey people, Indrid here. Welcome back to the Elite League. This is Vulcan Pits, and on the blue side, Redbeard is a Chaos Lord, durable and destructive hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed, powerful offense and disruption, fights mainly in melee combat. This is the World Eater's Elite Scheme. Over on the red side then, Holy Hammer with a War Boss, melee hero that can walk through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. Lots of anger too, which is fitting, because Holy Hammer's in town. How the hell they got Holy Hammer to play in this league, I have no idea. Veteran competitive player from the early days of Dawn of War 2. Not known for his cordial temperament, let's say. We'll see how it goes. Not sure if Holy Hammer would have ever played this map before either. Heretics don't want to fight a war boss, so they're going to back the hell away. A map by Swift, which I did not know last time. I saw it. Chaos Lord's going to cap. We have contested VP in the southeast corner there on that raised platform. Naturals in north and west. Double shooters opening here. Some Daka on some Heretics. There we go. They're happy. Shooters are happy if they're shooting. CSM trying to get into close combat, I think, but they ran into a war boss who is not going to have any of that. He wants all the close combat for himself. Still in here. He's already used his stomp, so I can't stomp up those Heretics. Chaos Lord in the background gets rid of some sluggers. Can he get a model? Yep, there's a model off those CSM. Continues to take hits. Heretics got very close to HQ. War Boss judges it well, gets out of there. Very successful 1v1 player, Holy Hammer. Won, I like when Game Replays used to do 1v1 tournaments, he won like 6 months worth in a row or something crazy. 470 to 484. 1-to-1 cap. There's the cap on that wreck point. More wreck points for Chaos. Chaos Lord now going for the VP. And gets it. Has both of the naturals. You can kind of focus on that side of the map. Almost ignore that contested VP. And still do pretty well on this map, I think. No war gear for the war boss yet. Chaos Lord not even looking at these guys for a second there. But now he's getting involved. Clash of the Titans. Chaos Lord with no support. But who needs it? There's Kill the Weak. Only hits a single model though, the war boss, so didn't heal him up for that much. And he gets out there. CSM taking some shots at a node. And some raptors on the field now for Redbeard. Gonna jump on these double shooter boys, I guess. That's a hell of a lot of Dakar, fellas. That's only light cover over there. Be careful. Sluggers with their war boss buff, Ard boys. Don't want to take this fight though. Wow, this slugger right here took a hell of a lot of shots from those chainswords. 466, 452. The war boss up to. Going for some decapping. Some chaos coming back in the background there, as you see. Shooter boys should be alright. Heretics now with an aspiring champion. It's a Chaos Marine that can fight in melee combat pretty damn well. Gives the other fellas more health too. Is that Storm Boys? It is Storm Boys for Holy Hammer. Maybe we'll see the big Chaos baseball bats in tier 2 then, a Blood Maul. There's a jump. A staggered jump. Got set up by the suppression. They're able to get in. Chaos Lord kills the weak. I'm not sure why they went after him. Sluggers also in. There's a Doom Blast. And the Sluggers did not live through that fight. They had burners up as well. 459 to 434. Shoot the boys with Knob Leader. That is a lot of Dakar coming out of a single squad. Heretics making a big difference in that fight. Warboss meanwhile is capping. Chaos Lord then. Oh, he's right here. Got his combi flamer. Yeah, not sure why the Storm Boys switched target to him there. With his Kill the Weak available. It was a weird one. Gonna get right back on the VP over there. Full power on this side from Redbeard. Warboss on decapping. Very good brawler, obviously. Which means you can send him out alone to cap. Can handle himself. There's a double for Holy Hammer. And some Dakar on the power here. Look at that. Pretty good power bashing from double fully upgraded shooter boys in tier 1. That is very quick and from decent range too. Holy Hammer now getting the bang bang hammer up for the war boss. Melee weapon that buffs nearby allies when you hit stuff. And also hurt stuff pretty good. There you go. These raptors need to be careful. Jumping the hell away. Need to try and get the Dakar on those heretics from range, obviously. Suppress them and shoot them up. These fellas, without their aspiring champion, are going to be very vulnerable to Dakar. Warboss gets the decap and gets out of there. Having to send 2 units on this guy to deal with him. Might see the spiky armor as well for those melee fights. Redbeard is pretty much all melee right now, apart from the CSM. There's tier 2. Sluggers were replaced by Holy Hammer. Warboss gets back to HQ. I hear Dakar in the background over there. Storm Boys with Ard Boys. Don't think they needed it, but maybe they did. guess it's pretty damn useful against a Doom Blast. Sluggers dealt with it, but they do live. Heretics must have Doom Blasted. Can we see a Blood Crusher here? Here comes the War Boss. He's got half of his XP bar. What about the Chaos Lord? He's level 2. I want to see this Bang Bang Hammer do some work. Which it should kill a Heretic per swing, I think. Especially if they're level 1. Definitely will. Trying to repair the Dakar. Cannot be done. They should just worship stuff to repair them, I feel like. Tier 2 is imminent. Not sure if anything's been queued up. Guess not. But here we are. Chaos Lord's going to get in a ruckus with the War Boss. Just stand back and shoot him, I say. Nope, gets into melee. Killed a weak him off the VP. Now in melee. Yeah, if he stood back and shoots him with that combi flamer, I don't think he could have stood there very long. More Dakar on the power again. Having some good success with this. Where are the Raptors? They have their aspiring champion, but they are capping a natural VP of Holy Hammer over there. Warboss is not going to be pleased. Use your choppers on the Storm Boys. Wow. Those Heretics melted to that Dakar. Here comes some more, and those guys are tougher. Gonna turn and engage though, and I think he should. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think he meant to worship there. Wrong hotkey, did a Doom Blast instead and loses those upgraded Heretics. 376. 407. Not the time to worship, fellas. Here comes some Bloodletters. In amongst the Shooter Boys, not good for them. Those Storm Boys should have got some XP. Yeah, look, almost level 2. There's the tier 2 for Holy Hammer. What is this? War Boss fighting some Raptors, I think. Got a model there. Did they have 3? Jump back in and eat a stomp. And eat a hammer to the head. Bloodletters power bashing. Storm Boys do not have the Nob Leader queued up. I'm sure it'll be in the game soon. Always love seeing that guy jump around, stunning stuff and headbutting it to death. He should only have the headbutt animation. The Storm Boy Nob Leader. Level 3 Shooter Boys. They really have killed a bunch of Heretics. Bloodletter is going to be a big problem though. Storm Boys can't really fight them super effectively. 376 to 347. War Boss is just patrolling this northwest corner. I hear Dakar, I hear Bloodletters talking. Obviously trying to keep distance. And look at that. They only have regular infantry armor, these guys. You can't suppress them. Which is why we're not seeing aiming what's that being used. Storm Boys jumping in. The Nob Leader is in play. And they are tearing through the CSM. Going to finish them off. Didn't take long. 376 to 326. There's Odd Boys now. Happy to take on all comers here. Malignant Blindness, I think, used by the Chaos Lord there, messes up your vision for a handful of seconds. The War Boss went down. Underestimated that Power Fist, maybe, Holy Hammer. Now Plague Marines on the way for Red Beard. Weird Boy is up. Did not target the Chaos Lord with that shot, though, I don't think. There's the 2-to-1. Plague Marines is a weird one. Maybe he just wants to go into close combat with those Storm Boys and challenge them to a fight and explode on them. Bloodletters did get level 2. Here are the Plague Marines with that snaring missile launcher. I mean, a very solid unit. I see a full attack on the mid here for Redbeard. Chaos Lord is not in play. Bloodletters are not waiting. And they force instant retreat. Counter initiate with a jump. Need some global buffs if those guys are going to fight that, and they didn't have any. Might see a zap here. There it is. I think the initial shot does 100 damage and then the jumps do 50 each. Oh man. Woodboy can really be a threat to your units. Another decent shot. Here comes the Orcs. Slugger's getting caught out of position. A jump from the Raptors. Very brave Raptors. Storm Boys are going to engage the Plague Marines here. Might turn to fight the Bloodletters now. Hard Boys and use your choppers. Use your choppers giving you, I think it's 35% more melee damage. And like plus 60 melee skill or something crazy. Hard Boys with that 25% damage resist. Chasing down these Bloodletters. They're not going to want to fight them. Look how long those buffs last for as well. Another jump. These Storm Boys are being awesome. Raptors tried to jump the Storm Boys thinking they'd still chase the Bloodletters, but they didn't. See that speed debuff just for being close to the Plague Marines there. Triple cap now for Redbeard though. Has double Plague Marines. Okay then. We'll see what that does. Slugger's capping. It's probably going to be amazing. Power Fist gets the kill. So satisfying watching that thing swing and melt Orc faces. Or like cave them in, I guess. Bloodletters again able to get on the Shooter Boys. As they've done a great job splitting them up. Warboss killing some Plague Marines though. Almost finished them off there with that hammer. So back up. Storm Boys chasing Raptors. We might see him jump. Nope. Well, we did. But they're just going after the VP, I think. There's some Corn Worship. First time I've seen it, apart from the misuse of it in that fight. Another zap goes out. It's tense. Lots of little skirmishes in the mid. More Hard Boys, liberal usage of those global buffs, and they're doing an amazing job on these Hard Boys, on these Storm Boys I should say. Plague Marines getting chased in the background. Looks like this is a dead Chaos Lord. Yep. Storm Boys need to jump off, and there it is. Warboss is there, he's not happy. He's got his trophy rack too, debuffing these Raptors just by being close to them. Very impressive trophy rack. Just looks like a bit of scrap metal to me, but hey. Warboss is kicking some ass. Level 3 here now. Bloodletter's chasing off the Shooter Boys. Redbeard retains the southeast corner, but Sluggers taking a north. 376139. So Daka more on the Bloodletters. They take so much damage from the Shooter Boys. Able to get a power bash though. That's what Plague Marines are decent at. Solid, reliable power bashers if there's no vehicles around. Messed up some terrain. There's a jump. Stuns the whole lot of them, and they're taking so much Daka. Only one model went down though, I think. Warboss being frustrated by these Bloodletters running away. So much death. Sluggers do have their Knob Leader now level 2. No sign of any tier 3s coming up. Oh, this Chaos Lord's not capping. There he goes. Big Stomp Cyborg implants are up. 200 more hit points isn't bad either. There's the kill of the week. Should allow him to finish his cap here. His Stomp won't knock over the Chaos Lord, which is why I didn't try and use it. And runs away. Orcs flooding this side again. Getting on the power here. Pretty hard to defend them both. But I think it's only built on this one. Redbeard. Bloodlet is trying to assassinate the Weird Boy, but counter initiation from the Storm Boys, and this could be a big fight here. Raptors jump in the back lines and Orcs are out of it. Even with the Weird Boy stun, that Raptor jump ended things. Storm Boys live. Almost level 4. So is the War Boss. Decent kill of the week. But now... Oh no! The Knob Leader can't get into the fight there, as you can see. He got a decap. I think he would have got the decap anyway. Here come Heretics and Plague Marines trying to stop that. War Boss might need to cut them off. Turns and waits for some Orcs. Needs some backup. Uh-oh, Heretics. Swamp them used. Storm Boy jump. Yeah, didn't want to stay in there too long, I don't think. I mean, the Sluggers were low, but that was a dicey fight with the Storm Boys right there. Tier 3 now for Holy Hammer. 3-3-2-1-1-3. Redbeard, though, double cap. Going to be a 2-to-1, and those Sluggers... Yep, they are going to risk going for the north with just 3 models. Holy Hammer can pressure the other side and draw the Chaos stuff over here. Level 3 Raptors. Level 3 Chaos Lord with Harness of Rage. Plague Marines haven't leveled almost level 3 Bloodletters. The Heretics have done really well. There's the cap attempt. Might be able to keep the Raptors off it with the aiming. What's that? They weren't quite close enough to shoot the boys. There's Odd Boys again. How many times have we seen it? How much red is it? I think use your choppers is 75. I think. Big Stomp misses everything. He's expecting those Bloodletters to come in, I suppose. Turn around on Daka. There we go. That might turn this engagement around. The Chaos Lord being off the field. There's a jump though. Can the Weird Boy turn and vomit? Nope, got no energy. War Boss in retreat. The jump does it, I think. And there's a Bloodletter teleport in. Pain Boy now on the field for Holy Hammer. Cancelled tier 3. Good Weird Boy shot. Pain Boy almost goes down immediately. Raptors. Oh, Storm Boys didn't jump after them and might have been able to finish them off there. Would have been tough though. 294, 91, 2-to-1 cap now for Holy Hammer. What is this? This is very angry Sluggers chasing off Heretics. Very low on hit points, but they got 5 models. Pain Boy again is persuaded to leave. Support sub-commander for Orcs can heal Orky units with a heal over time. A very powerful heal over time too. Almost makes you invincible once it's going, especially when it's upgraded in tier 2. Which hasn't been done yet, I don't believe. I think it shows up in a unit card here. Level 2 Weird Boy with the Warpath. Sluggers getting away barely from the Heretics there. And Knob Leader lost. Here comes a Chaos Lord. He's got his Combi Flame up. He loves chasing Orcs around with his Combi Flame up. But should get dealt with here. They see their Weird Boy being used to mess up his pathing. Kill the weak won't save you. Pain Boy needs to run away again. They jumped over the warp vomit. And they are going to mince up those shooter boys if they don't leave. They do leave. 230.91. Still the 2-to-1 cap for Holy Hammer. Can he hold on here? It's a lot of VPs to make up. Without triple caps especially. Done well, this war boss right here. Holding up an entire army. Got some weird boy support. And there's a zap. They're trying to micro your units apart so it doesn't jump. Oh, it might jump to the heretics here. Nope, fizzles out. 215.91. There's a 1-to-1. Bloodletters cannot finish the cap when they're warped out. This could be a vital fight for Holy Hammer. Can he hold on to this VP? Not a good fight for the Pain Boy there on the Bloodletters. Heat over time went off, I assume, on the Storm Boys. Does the Pain Boy live? Nope. Aspiring champion for the Heretics, I think, got the last hit in. Buffed up Storm Boys again with Ard Boys and user choppers now. Uh oh, Chaos Lord might go down. Not quite. Could have jumped after him and finished him off there, I think. Here comes a Dreadnought. Might be a Mark of Khorne one eventually. Because these Storm Boys are running riot. Tier 3 now for Holy Hammer though. Not that far off. Starting to get a Nob Squad going. The cap is in. Double hit. Maybe a triple for Holy Hammer. Chaos Dreadnought should be in close combat with those shooter boys, I think. Auto cannon getting shots in. Taking a while to kill these fellas. There we go. That cut on the Raptors allowed them to get way too much time to shoot there. Should have been in on them. Obviously busy looking elsewhere, like at these Bloodletters who just slaughtered a bunch of sluggers, I think. They did get away though. Okay, Lord on the VP. War boss is there, 168 and 91. Look at that though, Redbeard turns it to a 2-to-1 pretty quickly. Maybe even a double. There's a double. Gonna retreat off though, I think. Here comes the Nob Squad. Is it too late? Is it too late? Pain Boy didn't do a whole lot and he delayed tier 3 for that guy. That might have been the big mistake here from Holy Hammer. Pain Boys seem to do very little. It's a little bit gun-ho with him. May not have much experience with the Pain Boy. Not sure how much Holy Hammer has played Elite over the years. He's been in a few tournaments. Here comes the Nob Squad then. Heavy melee damage. Piles of hit points. And they're happy to fight a Dreadnought for you. Bloodletter's in trouble here. There we go. Oh, that's that Chaos Lord global buff. I always forget what it's called. But it kind of increases your damage as you do hits. And stack up to pretty good levels. Legmarine is going for the decap. And I think they'll get it. Yeah, there's a double again. Redbeard, I think, has got this game. I think. Delaying those knobs. A big deal. But here comes Holy Hammer again. It's only a single. Could get a triple pretty quickly here. Oh hey, we have the Chaos Baseball bat. Blood Maul is in response to this Nob Squad, of course. 1-to-1 cap, only 3 VPs remaining for Holy Hammer. Nob Squad using their frenzy to tank. It's a friendly fire though from the weird boy. Ouch. It's a lot of knobs to reinforce. Fierce fighting over this VP as well, but those shooter boys are not going to hold it against all this stuff. And all he needs to do is take this and not lose the natural for a few seconds and it's done. Easier said than done though, but because here comes level 4 Storm Boys, which have been awesome. GG though from Holy Hammer. There's the cat. Almost. And there's the game. Well done, Redbeard. Level 6 Chaos Lord did a level 5 War Boss. Down. Awesome stuff. Level 4 Raptors. The Storm Boys were amazing as well. The knobs came out a little bit too late. A little bit too late. That Pain Boy did not come out and he went tier 3, got the knobs. Might have made a difference here. There you have it guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.